Hello, my name is Mark Gutierrez. This is for my submission for Instructor 2. Evaluate instructing students on how to maneuver a hose line. My name is Mark Gutierrez. I've been working for the city of Sugar Land for the last 4.5 years. Today we'll be discussing managing and maneuvering a hose line in its practicality and when to use it, when not, when to use which stance, standing or crouching. So, nozzle reaction is the reaction when you open the hose line, the opposite reaction you have from the water. So as soon as I open up the funnel, there'll be an opposite reaction shooting me backwards. That pressure forces us to change our stance and to position ourselves where it's advantageous for us to manage a hose line under a certain amount of pressure. The importance of managing a hose line in a structure fire or in a home or in a car fire or anything of that sort is important so that we can manage it, we can control what we're doing and be safe about it. There are two stances I want to cover today, which is a standing position. In that standing position, we're going to maneuver ourselves about shoulder width apart, 1 foot in front of the other. Our right-handed or our less dominant hand, our dominant hand on the hose line. Our other hand about an arm length away. And this is how you want to position it. You want to maneuver the camera over here so that the viewers can see. Go to the left or the right side. As you see here, my stance, I have one leg open, at least shoulder width apart to my body, and one forward, one back. The hose line will be running over my leg here, as if I can hold it here, like place it. Then I will run my right hand into my hip and keep it at least the bell, or the bell like at least an arm length away. So in this position, I feel comfortable enough to maneuver it. So when I start running water, I can control it. I keep it here, maneuver it, make a U, an N shape, M, circle, and still have it under control. The second stance that I'll be utilizing today or showing my student would be the crouching position. This position is very similar, except you're crouching, you're lower. This position is advantageous when you're in a structure fire, right? You're making interior attack. It is too hot to stand up. So you want to maneuver downward, have very similar stance. We have one leg forward, one leg on your knee, the same hand position where you're running the hand, your strong hand into your hip. And then opening the bell at least an arm length away. Here, you can use that way to also redirect that energy into the ground and use it almost as a tripod. So the two positions we covered today is a standing position and a crouching position. The standing position is used mainly on car fires and interior attack where you can stand. But the crouching position is if you make it interior or a really hot environment where you have to be lower. This is when you would utilize the crouching position. Go ahead, demonstrate it. Switch sides.
Point that way.
As you can see, she has shoulder width apart, her leg forward, and her other leg down, like back. And then she has the hose line running from her hip, and she's placing more pressure here. You can flare out your elbow more if you need. This way. You feel comfortable with flared out? Alright. Go ahead and open it up. Alright. Try to walk forward with it. The crouch position, you can close it. Good job. Alright, again, the crouching position is lower just because when you have heat, that heat comes up higher, so you have a great heat gradient. Right here at the lower end is cooler than the top end, right? Even firefighters in our bunker gear want to avoid being standing for too long of a period. We may pass out, we may be overheated, we may be in a dangerous position because of our bunker gear basically eliminating a lot of the heat that would put a regular citizen in danger. So in this position, the firefighter wants to be lower, where it's cooler, in a cooler environment, to place themselves in an advantageous position to not only attack the fire, see the fire, but also being in a safe fire for themselves. So go ahead. Trying to move forward with it. Here the firefighter's going to half gate it. He's going to maneuver himself as best as he can. Alright, you can stop. What would be an advantageous position for a standing? Like, why would you be in a standing position when managing an office?
Standing position would be such as a car fire or interior attack where the fire or the heat isn't too extreme. We can have a standing position. So those would be the two positions.
Okay. When would you switch from a standing position to a crouching position?
You would switch from a standing to a crouching if you were interior. The fire becomes extreme. The temperatures become extreme. You have to get lower to get a cooler temperature. And also if you're going to be in there for an extended period of time.
So, as we covered in this section, we discovered that yes, it's manageable. It's difficult to maneuver a hose line while crouching. The reasons why we would switch from one position to another, and its benefits for either or. We have benefits to either or position, and as you grow and develop as a firefighter, you will know when to adapt and when to switch when to maneuver or switch to position when you need to. So, just to reiterate, crouching position, arm length away, driving your arm into your hip. You need to flare out your elbow more, and using your leg almost as a resting spot here. And then open it. flared out. The lead leg forward, knee down, arm length away, open fully. If need be, you can close it, half gate it, so that you can maneuver the hose on a lot easier, especially if you're waiting for somebody to back you up. Do you have any questions for me?
I do not.
Cameraman, do you have any questions for me?
What are those maneuvers called?
A standing position and a crouching position.
What about the hip clamp?
Hip clamp, that's a different maneuver you can utilize. Right now, I'm just teaching you those. If you want to contact me at a separate time, I can send you videos, or we can get together at a different time and cover them.
Okay, what how much PSI was that putting out right now?
PSI?
Yeah.
So at Sugarland, we are currently running an 1.75 inch combat ready hose with Elkhart nozzles. Each Elkhart nozzle is 50 PSI. Each length of hose, for our rule of thumb, is about 8.5. We usually have 200 on our cross lays. Right now we have an 1.75 inch, 200 with an Elkhart nozzle smoothbore. This is running about 50 PSI is needed. Pressure loss for each hose line is 8.5, so about 84. So the pressure loss you'll have on each hose line is about 8.4. So that calculates to be 84 PSI. So at the nozzle you should have 50. So at this rate, it should be putting out at least 165 gallons per minute, or 160.
So what kind of nozzle is that called again?
It's an Elkhart nozzle.
Cool. Is that a smoothbore or fog?
That's a smoothbore nozzle with a pistol grip, which should be removed so that you can properly store the nozzle. As of right now, we still have this pistol grip, and most of our frontline apparatus have this. And most of our frontline apparatus have that combat ready. So maneuvering this hose line in either position shouldn't be that difficult at all, depending on how you're managing it, how comfortable you feel, and how comfortable you feel on that nozzle.
Okay. One more question. You had your student perform it on the opposite side. You performed it on the right side. Can you perform it on the side that your student performed it?
Either side. I mean, it's beneficial for you to be able to manage a hose line ambidextrously, both-sided, mainly because you don't know what position you'll be in. Being able to manage a hose line from either side or grab it is beneficial to the firefighter, only because floor plans are different. You don't know when you'll be against a wall where it'd be more uncomfortable for you to be on the right side or left side or whatever the case may be. So switching to another side where you can even put the hand line against the wall and just let it sit and then open it up. So that way all that pressure, that nozzle reaction, can use that energy right into a wall that's not going to move. That's the only benefit I would see from being able to work from either side of the hand line.